Hello and
make sense
welcome
themselves.
back to the channel. This is Angel Kitty Eyes, or you can also know me as Angel Abby. And it's so good to see you, my beautiful souls and lovely spirits. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. And if you haven't checked out my latest video, it is the one up down below. Hello, and welcome back, my beautiful souls and lovely spirits, to the channel. This is your Angel Kitty Eyes, also known as your Angel Abby. If you're new here, just wanted to let you guys know. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening and night, and the holidays are going amazing for you. I did want to wish you a happy new year as well to come. So looking forward to it. And if you haven't checked out my latest video, it is listed down below and uploaded. It is the one, the motivational, cheery uh, guidelines, um, if you have missed it. And I will also be uploading a new video as well, just to have a look out for that once it has been posted. Um, it'll just be like a little sit down and chat with you to help all of us to move forward to the new year and what to expect and not expect for our lives. So just in this video, as you've probably seen in the title down below, I will be doing a quick update and a few Q&A questions that I received. I have it all listed down here below. And my apologies if I sound kind of sick. I was having severe allergies last night. I think every time it rains, I'm not too sure if the dust just goes flying up. I can just see it right now as well, but it was just not the greatest. So my apologies for that. I just thought I wouldn't be able to film today, but we are here, and yeah. So the video I just did right now is the one that is going to be posted after. I know it's a bit confusing, but hopefully you will appreciate it and like it as much as I did. And if you think someone might need to hear it, don't be afraid to pass it to a friend or share. So with the update, I just did want to let you guys know um, everything has been going super well and amazing. We've just been like basically healing majorly, of course. I know like COVID hit the entire population, planet, and like the world. But yeah, um, so far it's been fine. I did have to slow down on the videos. Um, just like videos like this, I've been uploading every single day otherwise, which was quite a bummer. I know I was like expecting to um, put up a bit more, which is kind of like my fault as well. Maybe I just needed a bit of motivation and push, but also you don't want to rush into so much that you can barely handle. It's just getting so hot in here with the lighting. My apologies, and difficult to breathe, but yeah. So yeah, we've just been like dealing with COVID, recovering, which everyone I believe so far catched onto, and in a much better place now. But that's the reason why I wasn't able to upload as much as I did hope for. But thankfully, in the next year coming up, in 2023, I'll be uploading so much more. We have so many great ideas planned. And again, if you have any suggestions or creativities, or anything that comes into mind, actually, just let me know down in the comments below, or even on my Instagram or Twitter and Facebook. I'm always looking out onto those platforms as well, and we'll be more than happy to incorporate uh, those video ideas, which we love hearing about. Um, Other than that, I did want to do a quick update because I know a few of you have been asking about our little bunny here. He is doing fine and amazing. Thunder did go through like an emergency as well, and he did have to be rushed to hospital again, once again. Um, but he's doing totally fine, much better than before. Like, we are super grateful. can't be more than pleased with him and the way he just reacts. Genuinely is super strong, and like he knows when he needs attention, which I appreciate. He'll just go into his little carrier and wait to be taken there. He trusts the hospital so much, and they did like such an amazing job, and even the recovery back here at home with the vets, which we're super thankful for, that they are just super patient with him and kind, and they just take the time to like look out for him and his best needs at all times. I believe like he's doing much better than the year before, which is like I don't know what why, but he is like kind of like slower to heal and react, which I did see him kind of like recovering within this year. Just didn't expect it to have like him to have to be like rushed. So yep, he's doing fine. Went through emergency in the hospital, stayed over for a few nights, came back better than ever. He's actually doing way better. Like he's consistent with his needs, which before he just wouldn't be. Like he's a bit more responsible, I would say, and he's eating more frequently, like his dietary prescribed food, which I'm super happy for him, because I know he had difficulties trying to maintain that lifestyle as well. So he does understand like the better life, the happy life, gives him the healthier life. Super pleased, and we're just working on him each day and night. So that's like another factor as to why we weren't always able to upload. Just focused on the little baby and like all the tension's basically on him day and night. Whatever else we can do, I do still manage. But other than that, the focus has been switched over to him most of the time. But he's doing so much better now and so well. Like I can't be more than proud of him. And again, I know he's missed these videos as well because he always comes through. And whenever he's outside, like he'll just ask to come in and be a part of it. Like he just showed up right now, but he's in his bed now. But yeah, that was it for the update. Everything else is fine. We're all healed and healing, and there's more good things to come for us. I know things happen for a reason, and even his experiences just were for the better for his learning and growth, and just so we can understand a bit more. I know it's painful, but it's better to watch him do so much more happier and have that awareness that he's going to be okay, and there are people that are there to genuinely save him and protect him for his own good, rather than just to live in fear every single day and go through heartbreak because we think he's in pain. I love like that I can understand what he needs and what he doesn't need, and that I can genuinely fix that as well. And again, for the great support that we've had within the past, just like with comfort and explaining everything properly, because that was like the last thing I really wanted to do. But I'm glad like we all made the right decisions and everything went the way they did. So like I'm just gonna move on to the Q&A. A few questions that I did receive, I did write them down here. I didn't really answer them because I didn't have time, but I'll just go through a couple of these questions. These do seem to be really good questions right off the bat, so those are the ones that I'm going to be answering, and I feel generally like attracted towards and gravitate towards. So yeah. So the first one is just a simple one. What are your hobbies in your spare time? That's a really good question, actually. My hobbies do range, and they always frequently change within the years. I like mostly everything, to be honest, but the main ones would always be like reading, reading anything that is fascinating, such as like history books, adventure, action, romance, you name it, like anything that's interesting, I'll read it. Sci-fi, horror, yeah, all of them. They're all good. Also like music. I cannot live without music. Whether it's me just singing or me listening to music or someone else's music, all kinds of playlists and different types of music is the way to go for me. And yeah, dancing, my spare time, and taking a walk with the little kitties and spending most of my time with the kitties. My newest hobby that I've actually taken up on is like with plants. I've always wanted to have garden stuff, but like this is the first time where I've actually like taken that opportunity to take care of the plants. So that's gonna be like probably my latest hobby, and I've also recently gotten into like just a bit of cooking for myself and making like recipes that are a bit more healthier, but at the same time like delicious. So that's my newest um, hobby that I've been taking up on. I know I've done that frequently within the years, but this is the first time where I'm consistent and I make sure that I have like health conscious choices as well as something that's mixed in that is appetizing in the same at the same time. That's been really beneficial as well for my diet and mood and body and soul and everything. So that's something that I've picked up on. Also, I'm still continuing on with the yoga, not every single day, but when I have a chance, definitely do the yoga and my spiritual practices, which is like the most important thing, meditation and um, just listening to relaxing music and um, calming videos or even like affirmations. Not really affirmations, but like just people speaking, like motivational speeches, basically what I do if I need them. Not all the time though, but they're definitely there for me. Okay, second question. Let's see. How do you feel with women who choose to stay single by choice and choose not to marry? Now, I've spoken about this a lot of times, numerous times, like not on here, but just out in the open, probably. Um, well, first, I just want to say people who are in relationships and looking to marry, there is nothing wrong with that, and I always applaud it, especially if like you can tell that it's like the love of your life, and like there's so many people out there like that. Like I enjoy that. I enjoy watching that. I enjoy seeing that in their face, and it's inspirational. It's cute, and it's obviously a dream. Like who wouldn't want that to surround your life? So especially like if it's the love of your life, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's adorable, and just keep doing it. Like keep it up. There's nothing that is better on the other side. However, if you are one of those people, I'm not too sure where I lie in this, to be honest, but um, like me, I choose to stay single as well. Um, but like, I still understand the relationship side. Like, if I was to be with the love of my life, that will be also okay as well. But like, I don't see anything wrong with a woman choosing to be independent, single, and not just settling um, to marry. Like, there's no need to be doing that right away. There are so many other things that you can choose to put your time in to invest in love, and you get the same results, um, like emotionally, physically. You're not really like losing out on your life or whatever that people say. Like it's not really putting you down as long as it's something that you desire and you have specific goals that need to be met. Then just go for it. And if you know in your true heart, like what your path is, then that's what you should take. Like there shouldn't be someone else telling you what to do or making you feel horrible about what it is that you truly desire. Because it is difficult. You can't just live with any cat. You can't just fall in love with any cat. You can't just live with any person. You can't just fall in love with any person and expect to be happy, especially if you crave that time with yourself. Even if it's like the love of your life, I just don't think it'll work out or happen like that. Like, you'll be constantly looking for what could have been, what it was supposed to be like, and you definitely don't want any regrets. So if you know that that's something that you desire and you need, then just go for it. Don't even question other people's mindsets or ideas. And then the third question is, what do you think about saving themselves before marriage? Again, the same thing applies. Like, if you're one of those people who are sexually driven or just seek out pleasure with other people, that's totally fine. And you do you, like, more power to you. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. As long as you know who you are and no one else is forcing you to do it, then go for it. And again, if you are one of those people who are like abstinent or expecting to save yourself for the right person and the right time, or like marriage, or and have like those family and kids, and you have different desires, then go for that as well. Like if that's in your heart, no one else should stop you. And I know like we live in such a different time in life with like our culture. Don't make that like stop you or make you feel bad for your decisions. Just go with the flow and what you truly believe, and you will find that right person. In the meantime, just ignore all the other stuff that does not follow your life plan or path, and just don't go along with everything you see or everything that everyone else is doing. If it's not for you, you should already know it's not meant for you. And yeah, I'm just like the same way. Like, same thing applies to me. Not everything like sexually, um, like drives me or pleases me. I think I heard of this like term before. I don't know what it was, but like atypical or asexual. I don't know what it was, but like not everything can just get me going, or like those people who just find anything physically attractive or any person physically attractive. Like I'm the complete opposite. Like nothing, like my I don't know. I, everyone's fantasies are not just like my fantasies. Like you can't just turn me on by just saying the same thing. Like yeah, like my romance is probably different from yours and my pleasures are different from yours, and that's totally a-okay. Like whatever um automatically turns my mind is probably something that I'm way more into than whatever I see other people doing, or basically your physical looks or how you look, or you know, just those simple things. Like it's just not going to be it for me. It truly has to be what's in your soul and mind, and what you believe, and how you perceive yourself, and how you um, just move your actions in life. And yep, if you're saving yourself a God, more power to you as well. Um, Number 4, how do you deal with depression, upset news, or things not going planned as you expected? That's a great question. Don't ignore it. Don't act like everything's fine. That's something that definitely does happen. I'm not always this happy and cheery. There are days where I don't want to do anything or get out of bed, or I need those things that cheer me up. You know, maybe I don't want to take a shower, even though showering is good for the mind. But like, don't force yourself. Don't try to make yourself feel better. Just go through along with the flow of the things. Feel the emotions. Uh, Recognize why it's happening, and just like dwell. Like, don't sit in it, but like dwell with it, appreciate it, acknowledge it, and accept that that's a part of you, and it's not going to be stopped. Even if everything's going perfectly, it's still going to happen. Trust me, it happens to me all the time, especially when everything's going great. Like if it's not going great, then I'm pretty okay and happy, content with gratitude. But there are times where you just have to take it in and practice gratitude, especially when things are going perfect. I'm not too sure why. It's just a thing. But yeah, deal with it like as if it's normal. Don't push it away as if it's something weird, or like um, get too upset over the emotions. Don't like give into the emotions either. Like don't let the emotions play you and dig deeper into it. Just accept it, allow it, recognize, and sort of release at your own pace and time, and do what you normally typically do, especially if it's healthy. Um, you know, you don't have to force yourself to eat. You don't have to eat less. But if you want to skip a meal, or if you want to have that extra ice cream, go for it. It's not going to hurt you, especially if you know how to control yourself. And last but not least, do you see yourself having kids or getting married anytime soon? Is falling in love real? um, that's a good question. It very much is real. um, yeah, you can fall in love with anything. I know people fall in love with animals and being animals. You can fall in love with material things. You can fall in love with yourself. You can fall in love with someone else. You can fall in love with your lifestyle. It very much is real, as long as you find the right love and the right soul mate, or flame. It is there. People even love things that they're not supposed to, like, um, toxic things, and even people that they're not meant to, just because they love so much. So love is pretty much real. It's there out in the air. You could just love the world. You could love like air. You can see love everywhere. Literally, when you're in that vibration and feeling of love, that's all you magnetize and that's all you feel is just love, love, love. So it is there. But on to the other question, do you see yourself having kids or married anytime soon? To be honest, I'm not too sure. Like, if it happens, it happens. That's great and wonderful. But do I really see it? Like, I see a lot of things, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of options, of course, but is it something that I'm looking for or wanting, particularly in my life? Not really. But is it something that I'm against? Not really as well. I mean, I appreciate my aloneness and single time and not having, kids and families to take care of. That's something I truly appreciate. And if I'm like blessed with that forever, then thank you. But yeah, if it happens to like be that I do end up falling in love with the love of my life, am I gonna like refuse it? No. The kids thing, I'm not too sure. Like, there's always like other options, adoption. I know like people go through surrogacy and whatnot, or just don't have kids at all. Maybe it's just their pets forever, which my little babies would love. But yeah, um, again, if it happens, if it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not like too worried about it, and I'll never like regret it. Um, I don't think I'm just going to live or share my life with any partner just because I need it or I need that specific um, protection or support or like anything like that. I'm not just going to settle for anything. I'm not going to like force any type of relationships that I don't want or force myself to feel love or I think I've learned enough like how it feels and like what it is that I exactly need in my life and the type of enjoyment and souls that connect with me in my life to know that if it's just not going to work or if it's too different because I'm a different person, I'm not going to get too upset about it. Like, I'm not going to try to change myself and I'm not going to try to change the situation. I know some people say differences do attract, but also at the same time, like, you need to love yourself and you need to put yourself first. So if it's something that's stopping you or if it's getting into your emotions, it's dragging you down, it's something you really need to just exit out of your life and don't need, which is something like that actually makes me feel much better and relieved. So, yeah, if it happens, I'm not against it. And if it doesn't, then I'm more than pleased. Yeah, I got everything I need, and I know there's better and bigger things to come my way. But that's it for today's Q&A and update as well. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did want to see more, or if you have any other like questions to come, please don't let me know. Please don't, for losing all my words here. That's when you know it's time to go. Please don't forget to let me know either on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook as a message. I'll get to them and I'd love to hear from you as well. You can also comment them down below. Doesn't matter. I'll just pile them up and answer them in another video. If you liked, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so I know and I can continue making more videos like this. And if you think this video might have helped someone out, I don't know how, but please don't forget to recommend to a friend. Bye. See ya. Namaste. Namaste. Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. This is your angel, Kitty Eyes, also known as your angel Abby, as some of you may have known. It is so good to see you all again, and if you are new, then hello, my beautiful souls and lovely spirits. If you haven't checked out my latest video, it is up right now, and it is just a motivational and cheery holiday edition, just with some gentle guidelines as well. Do check that out, and I will be posting another video really soon, and that will just be a little video on just how to not settle for any future. So do look out for that as well. But in regards to this video, let's just get started. I am going to do a quick update